Business credit. Every business has three types of credit: the consumer credit of the business owner, bank credit, and business credit. Most business owners are familiar with their consumer credit. This is credit that reports to the consumer credit reporting agencies TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Scores range from 350 to 850. Credit is linked to the owner's Social Security number. Most business owners don't know that banks have their own internal scoring system for businesses. This scoring system is known as bank credit, or a bank rating. This score is based on how you manage your business bank account. Having $10,000 or more in your bank account will give you a good bank credit score. A business also has its own credit profile known as business credit. Credit reports to the business credit reporting agencies Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian. Scores usually range from 0 to 100. Credit is linked to the business EIN number, not the owner's Social Security number. Business credit provides business owners with a lot of benefits. For one, business credit has no link to consumer credit, so no personal credit check is required, and accounts don't report to the consumer agencies. No personal guarantee is needed in most cases, so you won't be personally liable for your business debts. With business credit, credit limits are 10 to 100 times higher than with consumer credit. You can build business credit and get a good score fast. Having business credit increases the value of your company, and you won't need financials or collateral for business credit approval. With consumer credit, just because you have a Social Security number doesn't mean you have an established credit profile. To get a consumer credit score and profile, you first must get approved for accounts that report to the consumer reporting agencies. Use those accounts. Pay your bills for those accounts. Then and only then will you have an established credit profile and score for your Social Security number. Just like with consumer credit, just because you have an EIN doesn't mean you have an established business credit profile and score. To get a business credit score and profile, you first must get approved for accounts that report to the business reporting agencies. Use those accounts. Pay your bills for those accounts. Then and only then will you have an established credit profile and score for your EIN. Entrepreneur.com reports that 90% of business owners know nothing about business credit. Business credit is usually reserved for established businesses or those that meet a certain criteria for approval, and often is used by companies big enough that they have a CFO. But any business can actually establish business credit. The key to success is knowing the formula for success and knowing what steps to take and in what order. Business credit isn't highly promoted in stores or with cash credit sources, so usually only larger businesses take advantage of it. Credit issuers and lenders like it this way because usually those larger companies are more established and have less of a risk of default. But it's not actually the size of your company they look at for approval. To get approved, your business must pass a test that shows the credit issuers and lenders that you are credible, no matter your size. If you pass this test and are credible in their eyes, you'll be approved for business credit. Many times you get approved automatically by their computers without someone manually reviewing your application. So your business size and how long you've been open aren't really the driving factors for your approval. Passing the test is. This means even if you just opened your doors yesterday and have little or no revenue, you can still be approved with most business credit sources as long as you pass their test. To get approved for business credit and most other business financing, you must have a physical business address or use a virtual address. You'll need to have a business phone number, preferably a toll-free number, and it'll need to be listed in 411. You'll need a business fax number. You should have a professional email address and website. You must have the proper licenses for your business, industry, city, county, and state. You need an employment identification number or EIN, entity setup, and bank account. There are actually 20 items on this test that will be reviewed. Once you know your business is set up credibly, it's time to apply for new business credit. When establishing business credit, there's actually three types of credit you can get. Vendor credit, starter accounts that offer net 30 terms. Store credit, revolving credit cards available in retail stores. Cash credit, revolving credit cards such as Visa and MasterCard that card issuers or banks approve you for. The biggest mistake entrepreneurs make when building business credit is that they try to apply for store or cash credit first and skip vendor credit. But stores and banks will not approve a business owner for credit until their EIN credit profile and score are established. If you try to apply for store or cash credit without an established business credit profile and score, you'll be denied 100% of the time. You must get approved with vendors first who offer net 30 terms. Then after you use those accounts and pay your bills, the accounts will get reported to the business credit reporting agencies. Then, and only then, will you have an established business credit profile and score. Once your business credit's established, you can start to get approved for store revolving credit next. You should seek out vendors who will approve a business for credit, even if none is established yet. There are actually many vendor sources who are well known for this. Uline, Quill, Reliable, Laughlin and Associates, just to name a few. To start business credit, you first should get approved for accounts with these vendors. Some will require you purchase their products first. Some will have you make 3 orders and pay before they'll issue you a line of credit. But all of the sources I listed will approve a brand new business even if you have no credit now. You'll want to ensure you have a total of 5 payment experiences reported before you even think of applying for store credit. A payment experience is the reporting of an account to a business reporting agency. So Quill, for example, reports to both D&B and Experian. That means that one account will count as 2 payment experiences. Laughlin only reports to Experian, counting as 1 payment experience. You'll need to know how many payment experiences you have established before trying to apply for store credit. So get and review your business credit reports as you go to watch your credit being built in real time. You should at least get your reports with Experian and Dun & Bradstreet because they are the biggest of the business credit bureaus. Once you have 5 payment experiences reporting, next you can start to secure revolving store credit cards for your employment identification number. Keep in mind, all applications will ask for your Social Security number, but you do not need to provide your SSN on the application. If you do supply your SSN, they will pull your personal credit, and if it's bad, you'll get denied. When you leave the SSN field blank, they'll pull your business credit. And once they see that you have business credit established and at least 5 payment experiences reporting, then you'll start to get approved for store credit. Most major retailers do offer business credit as well as consumer credit. Staples, Office Depot, Home Depot, Lowe's, Target, Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, Radio Shack, Best Buy, BP, Chevron, Amazon, Shell, and most other stores offer business credit. Some sources, like Home Depot, might have more stringent approval requirements and want to see big revenue and 3 years in business for approval of no personal guarantee credit. But most sources don't have these requirements if you have business credit established. Warning! Do not put your Social Security number on the application. Do not apply for revolving store credit without having at least 5 payment experiences reporting to the business credit reporting agencies. If you do either of these, you'll be denied or you'll have to give them your personal guarantee. Once you have a total of 10 payment experiences reported to the business bureaus, then you can start to get cash credit cards. Cash cards are those issued by Visa, MasterCard, even American Express, and are cards you can use anywhere, not just cards you can only use in one store. It's recommended that at least one of your 10 payment experiences has a high limit of $10,000 or more before applying for cash credit. Dell is a revolving store source who regularly approves business owners with established business credit for an account with a limit of $10,000 or more. KeyBank and Home Depot are two sources that offer revolving cash credit cards you can use most anywhere. Many banks offer these also. Just keep in mind, before applying, you must have at least 10 payment experiences, and one account should have a limit of $10,000 or higher. When you follow these steps, your business can have an established business credit profile and score. This profile and score can then be used to get your credit in your business name, regardless of your personal credit and without a personal guarantee. Then you'll want to continue building business credit, applying and getting more credit, using that credit, and getting approved for higher and higher credit limits. Contact us today to learn more.